Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's jump into it. And today I'm going to do one more episode in this Anxious Wife series. And I think this is going to be the missing puzzle piece that's going to explain so many of the mixed messages you can get from your anxious partner. And that is that there is a lag. There's a lag in processing between intellectually accepting something as a good idea and emotionally accepting that something is a good idea. So intellectually, hey, there are 5 great reasons that I should go do this thing, and the reasons are this, and this, and it's a good idea, and it's sound, and this is a course of action I really should do because it's going to be great, and it's going to be good for me, and I need to do it. And on the other hand, this is going to be emotionally challenging. And when I come close to doing it, I'm going to be stressed. I'm going to be anxious. I'm going to have a little panic attack. I'm going to feel flooded. And I'm going to not want to do it once I'm there. So, I mean, it's almost like a parachute jump experience. Hey, I've packed the chute. I've had a great instructor. They have a great safety record at this parachuting school. It's going to be really fun. And I want to do the parachute jump. And the reality of I'm up in a plane, I'm wearing a parachute, oh my God, they just opened the door, and I meant to jump out and just fall. Oh gosh, I don't want to do it, I'm freaking out. Do we really have to do this? Can I say no at the last minute? So for people who are highly anxious, they almost have that parachute jumpy feeling about some things that are pretty mundane. And if you have high anxiety about relationships, any time there is some sort of significant shift in the relationship, whether it's getting worse or bad things are happening, or even good things are happening and the relationship is becoming deeper and more committed, they're going to freak out about it in some way. I mean, just think, for example, two people, mid-40s, both divorced, and had been in a dating relationship together for a year, and they're like, okay, the kids have all left. Why do we have 2 houses? We should really live together. We should save a bunch of money on double expenses. We would see so much more of each other. It would just be so much more quality time together, and it's a great idea for the relationship. Why don't we take it to that next level? Perfect, logical, rational sense. And the anxious person can want that and crave that and just truly want that to happen. But that's all intellectual. On the emotional level, though, lurking in their subconscious is, okay, but what if it all goes wrong? What if it all blows up? What if I move in there and they turn into a different person? What if I put more of my relationship eggs in their basket and the basket breaks and it all goes to hell? I've given up my house. I've given up my independence. I've given up some of my alone time. I've given up my escape hatch that I can go to if it all goes to crap. So when it comes close to moving day, they're going to be stressed. They're going to be anxious. They're going to be freaking out some. And in fact, they may, hey, I know I'm really meant to get a moving truck, but I just didn't get around to ordering it. Hey, I really should be putting my house on the market, but I wasn't quite comfortable finding someone to sell the house. You know, I'm not really comfortable selling the house until I do all these extra projects to make it perfect and marketable. So you get all these little hoops and barriers and it's all self-sabotage to making that next step. So this is all super common and predictable for people that are anxious about relationships. Anytime the relationship changes, whether it gets better, whether it gets worse, whether great things happen or bad things happen, it's very, very predictable and common that they have some emotional reaction to it. So for both people in the relationship, you have to accept that there's going to be this lag time between, yes, it's a great idea, and I'm emotionally comfortable actually doing it in reality. And if you are the anxious person, You need to communicate when you're experiencing that disconnect. You need to be expressing the need for extra affection, comfort, support, because the problem is, more often than not, your anxiety, not the actual thing you're about to do. The thing you're about to do makes logical, rational sense, and you want to do it. And it's often one of the things you most want in the world. And it's your anxiety is the thing that is the blockage. So again, treat the anxiety as the problem rather than what's asked of you, rather than picking away at your partner, rather than second guessing yourself. Simply express that you're feeling anxious, you want an extra bit of support, you just need to talk it out a little bit, and you'll be far happier and more comfortable with it all. This is all a very normal thing. I think we all experience at times that disconnect between thinking something's a good idea and feeling emotionally comfortable with doing it. That's all very, very normal. The trouble is, it's just for anxious people, they get to that place so much quicker because they are anxious about so many different things. So I hope that explains why anxious people give such mixed messages, why they start doing something and then turn around and find ways to self-sabotage and blow it up. So that is about it for today. I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good internet stuff, and I will talk to you soon.